was never really born into softness. The world didn't arrive with warm hands or promises. It came with rules, expectations, judgments. And for girls like me, girls with questions, dreams, and fire, it came with cages. Pause. But I wasn't born to be kind to it either. The world was never kind to girls like me. I saw it early. The way people talked about girls who were too loud, too ambitious, too emotional. The way daughters were taught to shrink while sons were allowed to roam free. I watched my own home become a place I had to survive in, not feel safe in. And that was my first lesson. This world was not designed to be kind to girls like me. But I wasn't born to be kind to it either. A toxic family, fake friends, and too many tears. I had a lot of friends, or at least, I thought I did. But when I stopped entertaining their useless talks, they changed. They mocked my problems, laughed at my family, made fun of my pain. When I stood up for myself, they called me fake, a liar, said I used people for emotional support. I spent a year inside, isolated. No one except my father really cared. My mother? Strict, harsh, but maybe just scared. Scared that I'd end up like her. And my brother? Grandma's favorite, my jailer, my judge, my silencer. Still, I stayed soft. Still, I hoped. Still, I tried. The night I broke down, I was preparing for one exam, one shot, one escape. I gave it everything, 18-hour days, no sleep, no peace. And I failed. They called me lazy, said I wasted time, but they didn't see me fighting through the storm alone. That night, I cracked, I cried, I broke, but something wild inside me whispered. But something wild inside me whispered, enough. Becoming the woman no one can break, they thought breaking me once would be enough. That failure would finish me. They were wrong. Because I didn't go numb, I became dangerous. Not for revenge, but for evolution. I started building myself quietly. I drew lines. I created space. Now I cry and keep moving. Now I show up for myself. And when you become the person you needed, no one can ever break you again. I'm still fighting, but I'm not the same girl. Life didn't suddenly get better. I'm still stuck in this space. Still fighting, still tired. But I don't react the same way anymore. I don't beg, I don't explain. I protect my energy, because now I know it's mine to guard. The soft girl who shrank herself to keep peace, she's gone. Now I'm building an empire, quietly, fiercely, with my bare hands. A letter to every girl who feels alone, to every girl with a broken heart and dreamy eyes, with dreams too bold for the walls she lives in. Trust me, girl. You don't need their love. You don't need their sympathy. You are enough to comfort yourself, enough to build yourself, enough to dominate the globe. You survived everything they did to break you. That's not weakness, that's power. This is not the end, it's my beginning. This doesn't end with failure. It doesn't end with silence. It ends with fire. I'm not fearless, but I'm moving. I'm not healed, but I'm healing. I'm not there yet, but I'm coming. This is not the end. This is my beginning. And one day, they'll remember the girl they tried to break. And they'll whisper, she didn't just survive. She started a war.